Hey there, Globetrotters! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most stunning hidden gems on the African continent. Okay, ever thought about spending a week in Namibia? If your answer is a big yes, then buckle up. If you have no idea of where Namibia is, stay tuned. We're going to explore all the must-see places, activities, delicious eats, and of course, insider tips that will make your trip even smoother. So, grab your bags and let's get this adventure started. Day 1, Windhoek. Alright, so you've just landed in Windhoek, the capital city of Namibia. Great choice, buddy. On your first day, why not take a leisurely stroll around the city? Head straight to Independence Avenue, where you can soak in the mix of colonial and modern architecture while checking out local shops and cafes. You might want to stop by the Christchurch, a beautiful little landmark that's just begging for a photo op. An insider tip on this: don't miss out on trying a local delicacy called kapana. It's a street food style grilled beef. You'll find vendors near the city center selling this delicious snack, and it's a great way to mix and mingle with the locals. And for lunch, try some traditional Namibian cuisine at Joe's Beer House. Seriously, their game steak is to die for. And if you're up for a little shopping, a visit to the craft center will let you pick up some authentic Namibian crafts to remember your trip by, okay? And as the sun begins to set, head to the nearby Avis Dam for a peaceful evening. Chill out with a drink and enjoy the stunning sunset reflecting on the water. The perfect way to kickstart your Namibian adventure. Day 2, Sossusvlei and Deadvlei. This is a tongue twister. Day 2 is where the real fun begins. You'll want to embark on a road trip to Sossusvlei, which is about a 4 to 5 hour drive from Windhoek. Make sure to leave early in the morning because the early bird gets to experience the breathtaking dunes and golden sunlight. Insider tip: check the weather before you leave, as mornings can be quite chilly in the desert. A light jacket is ideal for the early hours, but by midday you'll want to strip down to something really light. And when you arrive, you'll be overwhelmed by the iconic Dune 45. Trust me, climbing that sand mountain is totally worth it for the view. You'll feel like you're on top of the world as you take in the sweeping landscapes of red dunes and the hauntingly beautiful Deadvlei with its ancient trees silhouetted against the bright blue sky. Grab your camera, get creative, and capture those memories. And after a day filled with nature's magic, it's time to hit the road back to your accommodation. A cozy lodge under the stars awaits. Day 3, Swakopmund. On day 3, it's time for some coastal fun. After breakfast, make your way to Swakopmund. This charming seaside town is about a 5 hour drive from Sossusvlei. And once you arrive, explore the German colonial architecture and grab a bite at one of the waterfront restaurants. The seafood here is fresh and delicious. And an insider trip on this: try the fish and chips at the Tag restaurant. They're not just good, they're legendary. After satisfying your palate, it's time for some adventure. You can choose from quiet biking in the dunes, sandboarding, or even a thrilling dolphin cruise. Be sure to book your activities in advance, especially during peak tourist season, to ensure that you actually get a spot. And before you call it a day, wait, take a leisurely walk along the beach and watch as the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. It's a moment of pure bliss. Day 4, the desert and adventure activities. Day 4 is all about adrenaline and exploring the Namib desert further. Start with some thrilling activities. If you're feeling super adventurous, try out maybe skydiving over the stunning desert landscapes. It's an experience you won't likely forget. And an insider tip. It's the obsession with trips. An insider tip on this: make sure to bring a GoPro or an action camera to capture your jump. This kind of experience deserves to be recorded, trust me. And after that, spend some time visiting the amazing Cape Cross Seal Reserve, where you'll see thousands of playful seals lounging in the sun. But seriously, watch your step. These guys have got some serious attitude. And in the evening, enjoy a desert dinner under the stars, complete with the local cultural performances. There's something magical about dining in the great outdoors, surrounded by the vastness of nature. Day number 5, Twyfelfontein. I had to say that slowly so that I don't butcher it. On day 5, let's hit the road to Twyfelfontein, a UNESCO World Heritage Site renowned for its ancient rock engravings. The drive will take around 4 hours, but it's worth every minute. Insider tip: if you're driving, make sure to have extra water and snacks, as services can be sparse once you leave the city areas. Explore the rich cultural heritage throughout the petroglyphs that date back thousands of years. Then take a little detour to visit the Bent Mountain and the Organ Pipes for some stunning geological formations. Make sure to have your camera ready. You want to capture these unique sites. And after a day filled with culture and history, unwind at your lodge and relish the tranquil atmosphere of the desert. Are you still here? If you're still here, click the like button and leave a comment on which of the days that we've highlighted are actually appealing to you. Moving on to day number 6 at Etosha National Park. On day 6, it's time for an animal encounter. Head to Etosha National Park, about a 5-hour drive from Twyfelfontein. This place is like a safari lover's paradise. Settle in for an afternoon of wildlife watching as you drive through the park. Keep your eyes opened, look out for elephants, lions, zebras, and even rhinos. An insider tip on this: consider getting a local guide for your safari, especially if you're new to wildlife spotting. They'll know the best areas for viewing wildlife, ensuring you actually make the most of your trip. The park is massive, so you'll have plenty of opportunities to spot something amazing. Find a good waterhole and hang out for a while. You never know what will stroll by, okay? And as daylight fades, you have the option to either stay in a lodge inside the park or head back to one of the nearby camps. Either way, end your day with some stargazing. The clear Namibian skies are like nothing you've ever seen. Now to the final day, day number 7, return to Windhoek. Finally, it's your last day in Namibia. Spend the morning catching those final moments in the park. You can squeeze in one last game drive before you start making your way back to Windhoek. It's about a 4 to 5 hour drive. Once back in Windhoek, take a bit of time to visit any spots you may have missed on your first day. Grab a final local meal and do some last minute souvenir shopping. It's the perfect way to wrap up a breathtaking week in Namibia. And an insider trip on this: if you're looking for unique souvenirs, consider the Namibian. Whether it's a beautifully crafted piece of jewelry or woven basket, you'll find plenty of options at local markets. And there you have it. 7 unforgettable days in Namibia filled with adventure, culture, and stunning landscapes. Whether you're scaling sand dunes or watching wildlife, Namibia offers experiences you'll treasure for a lifetime. If you enjoyed this virtual trip, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Safe travels, and we can't wait to see you in the next adventure. Bye!